Hello students, welcome to Notebook. I am back to teach you as well as to entertain you by narrating the story of Dimitri and the boy. Do you remember the boy? Well, we discussed about the boy and the magician Dimitri in the very first lesson of the book, that is rational numbers. As we already know, after completing every lesson, the magician went to a long sleep. The day he woke up, he was ready to teach a new lesson to the boy in an enthusiastic and adventurous way. I know many of you might be thinking that what are we going to learn today? Don't worry, you will get to know that in this video itself. But for now, let's see what Dimitri is showing to the boy.
Hello, my boy. How are you? Did you like your dinner today?
No, Dimitri, I didn't like my dinner, but I liked my snacks. I had nachos with tomato ketchup. I am missing nachos.
Okay, my boy. Let's have some nachos.
Well, I think you are going to teach me something with nachos.
My boy, you are right. What is the shape of a nacho?
The shape of a nacho is triangle.
So do you know when we add the length of sides of a triangle, we get the perimeter of this triangle. For any closed figure, perimeter is the distance around the figure, or in other words, the length of the string needed to form the figure. Area of a given closed figure is the region occupied by the closed figure. Coming back to nachos. Suppose the length of one side is 4 centimeter. The other sides are 5 centimeter and 7 centimeters respectively. Then the perimeter of the nacho, the perimeter of the triangle will be 4 plus 5 plus 7. That is 16 centimeters. My boy, now tell me what is the shape of this carpet?
Rectangle.
How will you find the perimeter of a rectangle? Note the length and breadth of the rectangle. My boy, the perimeter of the rectangle can be found by adding the length and breadth and then multiplying the sum by 2. Area of a rectangle is given by the product of length and breadth. Now I will show you another shape and you have to tell me that how shall we calculate its perimeter. Tom is a naughty cat. Let's see what's there in my hat. Biscuit.
Dimitri, it's my turn now. The shape of the biscuit is square. And to find the perimeter of a square, we multiply the side of the square by 4 because all of its sides are equal.
Very good, my boy. It seems that now you don't hate maths. Area of a square is the product of its side with side. If we denote side by S, then we write area is equal to side squared. Now meet Richie. He is riding a bicycle. What is the shape of the wheel of the bicycle?
Very easy. Circle.
How will you find its perimeter then?
Perimeter of a circle?
Note the center and the radius of the circle. The perimeter of the circle is the distance around the circular region. We use a term for perimeter of the circle, which is circumference. But before mentioning that, how do we calculate the circumference? I want to introduce someone.
Who?
Pi. Pi is an irrational number. I will teach you these things later, but for the time being, you should only know that this is a Greek letter called pi. The value of pi is 22 by 7. The line that passes through the center of the circle is called the diameter. Half of the diameter is called radius. Circumference is found by the product of pi and twice the radius of the circle. Area of a circle is equal to the product of pi and the square of the radius. So my boy, I think I should take a break now.
Students, Dimitri needs a break. The chapter that we have already started today is mensuration. Till now, we have learned the formulae for finding the perimeters of triangle, rectangle, square and circle. We have also come across the formulae for finding the areas of rectangles, squares and circles. But one work is still left for me. What about the area of a triangle? Before knowing that, let us know what is called the height of a triangle.
Students, height of a triangle is the length of the perpendicular drawn from a vertex to the opposite side of the vertex. And the perpendicular can be drawn from each of the three vertices. So, every triangle has three heights. Suppose we have a scalene triangle in which all sides are of different length. We call it ABC. Suppose the length of BC is denoted by A, and length of AC is denoted by B, and the length of AB is denoted by C. Then we can draw the perpendicular from each vertex to the opposite side. So we have three heights: HA, where base is A, HB, where base is B, and HC, where base is C. If we have an obtuse angle triangle ABC, and again the length of BC is denoted by A, and length of AC is denoted by B, and the length of AB is denoted by C, then we can draw the perpendicular from each vertex to the opposite side. So we have three heights again: HA, where base is A, HB, where base is B, and the height HC, where base is C. Note the height of different triangles as shown in the diagrams. Equilateral triangle having equal sides. Isosceles triangle having only two sides equal. Right angle triangle in which one angle is 90 degrees. Acute angle triangle in which all angles are less than 90 degrees. Whatever may be the case, in each case, the area of a triangle is given by half into base into height.
Students, now it's time to end this video. We have learned the formulae for finding perimeter and area of rectangle, square, triangle and circle. In our next video, we shall solve different questions based on these formulae. Until then, happy learning. Goodbye.